Hello, everyone. It's time for another library update now that we're smiling anyway. We're going to talk about what we have coming up in February. So I guess first we'll start with kind of the general information, as it were. We do have one holiday closure in February. We're going to be closed Monday, February 17th for President's Day. So any regular programs that would have happened on that day, we're going to be closed. So they've either been moved or canceled. And then it's tax season. And so we are once again hosting the United Way's free tax preparation service here in our meeting room. There's a phone number you can call to make appointments with them. We don't do any scheduling or anything like that, but we can direct you to all the information and the forms that they require. But again, it's a free tax preparation service. They're busy.
They're very busy.
All the time. But they're going to be doing appointments Tuesday and Thursday, starting on Tuesday, February 4th. And the number that you can call to make appointments with them is 507-276-3186. Okay, with that out of the way, let's talk about the fun thing.
Yes, let's do something fun.
So, what do we have going on in children's?
So February happens to be I Love to Read Month. So it's National Reading Month. We are going to celebrate this year. All you need to do, and of course we're going to start on February 3rd, Monday, February 3rd. But all you have to do as a child is walk up to the desk and say, I love to read. And we will present you with a selection of small prizes. So that is going to be happening, just so you know.
Now, is that in the children's desk?
It's just in the children's desk, at the
Okay.
children's
Yeah.
desk. If you are a teen, someone who is 6th grade through going into your senior year of high school, and you really want a little trinket or something to go with I Love Reading Month, you can come visit us at the children's desk. But that's where we're going to limit it to. We are doing story time on Mondays. That will continue through our winter season, goes through February. No, goes through.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's right.
No, then in February. So February 24th. Sorry. And that's Monday mornings at 10:30. Pajama party is happening every Wednesday evening, 6:30 to 7. I have to thank Mr. LeRoy for stepping in and doing pajama party last night because I have been ill this week.
It was a lot of fun,
Yeah.
I gotta say. And, kids came in their snuggly pajamas with their stuffed animal friends and some fuzzy blankets. It was great.
It is one of my favorite things to do. And that is Wednesday evening at 6:30. Story times are half hour, so it is just a small chunk of the day, but it's a lot of fun, and the kids like to stay and play if they can. It's meant to be like, come to story time, then go home, go to bed. That doesn't always happen, but it is a lovely time. We have Junior Video Game Club, which is on Tuesday, February 5th. That is at 3:30 to 4:30. You must be in 2nd through 5th grade to come and join us for this club. But there's no registration. You just drop in. We have 2 switches now, and so we rotate about 8 kids through each switch. You don't have to stay at the one that you start at. They have very similar games, and we're getting more games as the year progresses. So please come join us. It's a lot of fun. We have snacks. The library has done a few years in a row a drive-in movie for toddlers. So 2-year-olds to 4-year-olds are invited to join us for the drive-in movie on February 7th. It's at 10:30. This one says 10:30, but for some reason 10 o'clock is hitting me. But I think it's 10:30 this year.
Yep.
So 10:30 we'll get together. We have a selection of boxes that our books arrive in when we purchase them. They make great little cars. So we're going to put tires on our car. We'll put personalized license plates on the car. The kids can decorate the car in any way they want. They can make a steering wheel. We've had kids pull out the flap and make a windshield. But at a certain point around 11 o'clock, we have the kids drive their cars over to right in front of the big screen here. I have a little concession stand set up so they can get a snack. It is a registered program. I need to know who you are, and then If your child has any food allergies and you want to bring food for them for the concession stand, or if you want to direct me to something that they could eat that I can find in New Ulm, I need to know that too. It is a lot of fun. I have seen moms just drive their kids up with noises. I've seen kids push each other around. We usually make a little parking lot on the floor in front of the screen. And then we just watch, like, I think we're going to try and watch a little bit of Bluey this year. But we have watched Bubble Guppies, we've watched Octonauts, anything that's a short, 15-minute kind of program that we can watch a couple of while they have snacks, and it just makes them feel special. So that is one of my favorite programs to do. We have Anime Club on the 11th, and that is a Tuesday. It is 3:30 to 4:30. What are we watching now? I don't know, something about a terrified teacher in a ghoul school. It's pretty new.
Oh, okay.
It's funny. It's really interesting. And there's a lot of weird, interesting dynamic between the students and the teacher, and there's a whole lot of this teacher's life that he doesn't even know about himself. So it's been interesting. We have Creative Kids on the 13th. That is our STEAM class. So throw the arts in there too, because we do a lot of arts for kids who are in kindergarten and first grade. That is a registered program as well. You can register online if you go to our events page. That is if you go to www.newulmlibrary.org. The events page will be right on the big tab across the banner across the front page. You click on events and look for the 13th. If you click on that link there within the body of description, it will send you to the full description of the event, and then there's a link there that you go to sign your child up. 3 simple questions, that's all I need. And those are registered classes because I need to know who's coming to base my lesson plans on, and how many do I need these supplies for. So the 14th, we're having a really special day. We're partnering with Look at Books, and Clifford is going to come visit the library because it is actually his 62nd birthday on Valentine's Day this year. So Friday, February 14th, excuse me. Clifford will be 62 years old. He'll be here in the library. We're going to do our Friday special story time with him. So we'll feature Clifford books. We'll feature a craft that is all about Clifford. And the library itself is giving away free Clifford books at that point to anyone who attends, as long as they're under a certain age. You can't be an adult and come and get a Clifford book. You have to be a kid, or bring a kid with you. That's at 10 o'clock. That lasts for 45 minutes. Saturday the 15th, I'm sorry, I'm really having trouble here. The 15th is Saturday. We're doing the Teen Video Game Club at 2 o'clock until 3:30. Again, we have our switches set up. We have snacks. The kids just play whatever they want to play. It is non-registered. You can drop in any time during that time and jump in and play games. We have a blast, and I hope you'll join us. And that's for kids who are in 6th grade through entering 12th grade of your senior year. Wacky Wonders is going to be on the 20th. That is the STEAM class for older kids, so they're 2nd through 5th grade. Again, it's registered. You can call the library if you want to register. You can go online to the events page, as I said earlier. But we just need to know who's coming, so I have enough supplies for everybody. We're going to float alphabet letters this month. I'm not going to tell you how we're going to do it. Little water, pen, we're going to float those letters. It's going to be fun. I just got a call from the NARN the other day.
Oh.
So we are going to do a Fasching celebration with the NARN. And we
fun.
love to come at the beginning of the year here at the library to meet and greet the kids without their mask on. So they want the kids to get to know who they are before they meet them on the street while they're dancing during a parade or celebration. With their mask on, they're kind of creepy. even I get a little creeped out once in a while with them in their mess, but I know all of them now. You know, the first time they came in, I had no idea who they were when I was brand new. And it was just like, here's this program you're going to do. And I was like, who are these people and what are they doing? The program is so nice. They're so much fun. They sing with the kids. They dance with the kids. They have a craft for them to do. They just are very joyous people. And it's good to see that that's your neighbor, that that's your friend's grandma. And these are people who live here in New Ulm, and they're just normal people. And they have a mask on when you see them in public. So that'll happen at 11 a.m. on Saturday, February 22nd. And then the last thing we have are our sensory programs. So the evening sensory playtime is going to be on February 18th, which is a Tuesday evening. It starts at 6. It's over at 6:45-ish. And it is just a really short, calm story time, little singing, little activity, and then we just break off and play with a lot of sensory toys, and we have a lot of fun. We'll do a morning session of that on Thursday, the 27th of February. It starts at 10 a.m., and again, it's 45 minutes long. Those two are registered as well, so you do have to register to come. If you happen to just be in the library, we'll invite you to join us. But I only have a certain number of books for the kids to read and touch. We use sensory based books, so there's always something to touch and to talk about. And I have a very small number of those, so I need to know who's coming. You know, if you have a big family and you are coming, we'll ask you to all share, or if we need to. But so far we haven't had any problems with that, so you can join us for that too. And that wraps up my February pretty well.
Some fun things coming up.
Yes.
I gotta say, with the Naran, the first time I saw them, I was very confused. I had no idea what they were.
No.
And so I texted my sister, who lived in Germany for quite some time, and said, do you know what Naran are? And she was just over the top excited. Naran, I love Naran. You see them in these towns and they do this. And it's like, okay, all right.
Yeah,
But they're a lot of fun.
Yeah, a lot of them are going to Germany.
Oh.
Maybe now. I just saw it in the paper not long ago. They're doing a trip before the Fasching on the 22nd, for sure. They're just going to head over and hang out and participate with Fasching in Germany, which is interesting and fun.
Right.
But I know their masks come from Germany.
Yes, they're hand-carved.
Hand-carved from Germany. And so they're all very intricate and very different, but their features are very big.
Yeah,
and
very exaggerated. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's nice that they come to talk to the kids. And they do introduce themselves with their mask while they hold it, so you get to know who's behind the mask, and it's a lot of fun.
Well, on the adult side of things, we've got plenty going on. Our winter reading program for adults is still happening. You have a whole nother month to participate. We're trying to stay warm this year, so as you read books, you'll fill up your thermometer and earn a free book from our prize shelf, as well as get your name in for a drawing for prizes at the end. We're really excited. Friends of the Library generously sponsored our prizes, and we're doubling our number of prizes this year, and the prizes are going to be different from last year, so look forward to that.
A lot of free books going out the door.
Yes, yeah, we're seeing a lot of people coming in, and I helped a couple of people this morning, actually. So keep reading. We'd love to see that.
Yes.
Our senior movie matinees are happening every Friday afternoon at 1 o'clock. We're into the 1940s again. And so our first one is going to be on Friday, February 7th, and that's The Man Who Came to Dinner. And then our next one is going to be Leave Her to Heaven. And then the one after that is My Favorite Wife. That one's interesting. So man's on a honeymoon with his wife on a train, and then bumps into his wife who he thought died, drowned 7 years ago. Yeah. And so, oh boy. And then the last one is Conflict. And so we've got a good range of genres. It should be a lot of fun. Keeping in with the movie themes, we have a special Film Society collaboration in February. The Ulm Film Society is collaborating with the Minnesota Valley Civil War Roundtable to present the epic miniseries Gettysburg. So 1993, a whole bunch of actors are in it. It's super long. It's over 4 hours long. There is an intermission included in the film.
Are you doing it in one night?
We are.
You're brave.
I
Oh my gosh.
There's an intermission included in the film, and we're going to add another intermission on top of that. So we'll have two. So we're starting at 6:30 on February 11th here in the meeting room, and we're probably going to get out of here before midnight, I hope.
I have the funniest story about a movie with an intermission. So my family, one year, Thanksgiving at the small theater house in my hometown, played Gone with the Wind. And half of my family went, and I opted not to because I knew how long it was. But apparently my uncle and my sister and someone else who went did not know how long it was, and they came home after 2 hours and had no idea there was an intermission and the rest of the movie. And my uncle just kept saying, it really didn't end well. It was not, there's no conclusion. I don't understand. It was just like, are they showing the second half later? And he was like, there's a second half? So just know this movie is 4 hours and there will be a short intermission, but don't leave.
Yeah. So we'll have two intermissions. We'll also have refreshments. And so, of course, the Film Society will be providing commentary on the film itself, the making of the film, and things like that. And members of the Civil War Roundtable will also provide historical context to add to the discussion. So we're looking forward to that. Our art group and our needleworking group are, of course, meeting each Wednesday. Needleworking group meets from 9:30 to about noon. We had to pull in extra chairs last week.
There was a ton of people upstairs last
So
week.
they're having all sorts of fun working on a variety of projects. And we even have people that just come and chat because it's a fun social interaction.
Yeah.
The art group meets from 1:30 to about 3:30 here in the meeting room in the afternoons on Wednesday. And so you can come, bring your art project, sit down, see what other people are working on, chat, have focused quiet time, whatever you need. Our Knipling group, of course, is meeting Tuesday afternoons. They haven't shown up when it's really cold, but it's warmed up quite a bit this week, so we'll see if we have them pop in the following week. We've got our book clubs. Our Litwitz book club meets next Monday, February 3rd at 6:30 in the evening, and they're going to be discussing James Baldwin's Go Tell It on the Mountain, classic American novel, bit intense. We'll see how the discussion goes there. Our history book club, of course, is still meeting at their winter location over at City Center Apartments.
Yeah, believe it or not, it's still winter.
All right. Can you tell?
No.
Not outside. No, it's brown. It's kind of sad for me.
It is.
But that's at 115 South Minnesota Street, and we're grateful for the management there for letting us to meet and use their space. They are going to be discussing Targeted Beirut by Jack Carr. It's about the 1983 Marine barracks bombing in Beirut, and the ripple effects of that through to today connects to current events, definitely. And then the Mystery Book Club will be meeting on the last Monday of the month, February 24th at 6:30 here at the library to discuss Jane Cockrum's The House of Brides. It's her debut novel. So it's always interesting when we read the first novel of an author because they're not fully into their craft yet a lot of times, and so it gives us the chance to see things in a fresh way. We went and about a year and a half ago, we read James Patterson's first novel, and it was actually hard to find copies of it.
I was gonna say, is it still in print?
No, it's not, because he doesn't want it in print because we all agreed his writing has advanced quite a bit over the decades.
Oh, it's an ego thing. Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was an ego thing. Yeah, he didn't like the fact that he thought the writing wasn't good, and we kind of agreed.
But isn't that a good thing?
I
Like
guess
your
that
writing gets better?
It gets better over time, yeah. So it'll be a fun discussion in that way. Genealogy Club will be having the regular meeting. It'll be our last meeting before the Roots Tech Conference, which is happening March 6th through 8th this year. You can register for that free online at familysearch.org/RootsTech. There are over 400 classes that are being offered online for free on a huge range of topics related to genealogy, related to family stories and family get-togethers and all sorts of great things. So we'll talk about that. We might watch a class this month. We're planning for our field trip in April. We're going to be going to the Watonwan County Historical Society to see their research library. And so that'll be fun. Then we've got our poetry group, of course, meeting, and that's on the second Monday of the month. That'll be February 10th at 6:30. Bring a couple poems to share, relax a bit, have a nice evening out there. And I think that about wraps it up for me. Of course, we've got chess club every Tuesday evening. Had a nice group of people. Age range is super varied. I glanced down at the chess club this Tuesday, and there was a young man, maybe 8, playing against a gentleman who was easily 70. And so all ages are welcome, all backgrounds, whether you've never played chess, whether you've been playing for years, come join the chess club. They have a fun time there. And then our Pathfinder groups are going. The Teen Pathfinder group meets Monday afternoons at 3:45. So after school until about 5:15 for an hour and a half. And we've got 4 players now.
Oh, cool.
And so we still have room for a couple more players if people are interested in coming. Our adult group is full. We've got 7 players. And they're just as ridiculous as ever.
Choices.
Oh yes, choices.
Choices are so important.
Collaborative storytelling is always entertaining, especially when something happens that they did not expect. But when I don't expect it either, then I have to try to figure out, okay, where's the story going now? And so we're having a lot of fun with that. We also have 2 online groups. One of those groups is full with 5 people, but the other group has 4 people, so it's got room for 1 more. You can find out more about those by connecting to the library's Discord server. There's a link to join that server on the homepage of the website at ulmlibrary.org. Other than that, we've got more things in our library of things now.
Yeah.
More games and whatnot. Check out the YouTube channel, of course, for other videos coming out. We're partnering with New Cat and State Street Theater and the Historical Society for Tales of the Town. We just filmed most of the 2nd episode,
Cool.
So it's looking pretty fun. And we'll see you next time. It'll be March at that. We're getting ready for March, right? That's crazy. But join us next time.